Hi, it's Kayla from the Salty Yankee, and this is the Design Space tutorial for Santa's Cozy Camper. There's also an assembly video if you want to check that out. It's also on my YouTube. So first I'm going to pull in my file, going to upload image, and I'm just pulling it out of my file library. Here's how it comes in. You'll notice that there's some text right here that tells you what to size it at. Now, if you size it to this, which is 37 by 23, it's going to make an 11.5-inch wide camper. So that's going to be the largest size that you can make this camper on a 12 by 12 mat. This is also the size that I do in the assembly video. I do recommend doing it a bit smaller. I think it was a little bit large of a prop, but you can do this any size smaller that you want. If you wanted to resize it, all you would have to do is keep your dimensions locked right here and use this to resize everything together so the proportions all stay the same. And just use this piece right here as a reference to see how wide your camper would end up being. So when you ungroup it, you can see this would be a 3-inch camper, which would be very small. Or you can select everything and make it larger, and then this would be a 5.5-inch camper. So for the sake of example, I'm going to set it to the dimensions that I've distinguished that for the large one. So 37 wide, I'm going to keep the dimensions locked, and right here I'm going to put in 37 and hit enter, and you'll see that makes the height 23. So this is the size that I cut it at. So I've ungrouped everything already. I'm going to delete this text. We're finished with that. Now all you need to do is go through, and every piece that has dotted lines on it, you'll need to attach those dotted lines to the piece. So all you'll need to do is click the piece and then click attach. Click the piece, click attach, and that will be for all of the pieces that have any dotted lines on them. So that's all done. This would be ready to cut as is if you want to do the project the way it is. Now, if you wanted to remove the candy dish portion and just make it the camper without the candy holder, first thing you would do is go ahead and remove this piece right here. That is the sort of bowl part of the candy holder. You can just delete that entire thing. And then in this piece right here, if you click this piece, you'll notice over here, this will highlight blue. We're going to click this arrow and then this arrow so we can select just our white piece right here. Then we're going to click contour. And all we'll need to do is remove this rectangle, which is right here. We're going to click that rectangle, then click the X, and you notice now you have a solid top and there is no candy dish. You're also not going to need this anymore because that was the frame around the opening for the candy dish, so you could delete that. So without the candy dish, this is what it would look like just as a prop. And this is ready to cut. Thanks for watching.